Hey guys, it's Heather, and today I am taking the day off, so I figured I'd pick up the camera. So I'm taking the day off from work today. We don't have as much to do today, and it's easily handled by 2 people. So I made my Botox appointment for this afternoon, and I have not had Botox this year at all. So everything is completely gone, and it is in desperate need of a touch-up. So that is going to be this afternoon. I am going to meet Emily at some point today to hang out with her a little bit. This is, I know it's been a very long time since I've done a vlog, but this is birthday week. On Monday, this past Monday, was my son's 31st birthday. Actually, let me go back. May 18th was Adam's. May 30th was my granddaughter's, and we did her birthday party here at the house. We did a pool party. And then this past Monday was my son's 31st birthday. Tuesday was my stepdaughter's 26th birthday. And tomorrow is my daughter Emily's 25th birthday. So this is kind of like the in-between days. We've done dinner with everybody or whatever. Actually, we didn't get to see Samantha because she lives in another state, but we did talk to her. But I wanted to start off this vlog because I got a box which I thought was supposed to be for work. So we hauled the box from the house to the store, and when I opened up the box at the store, it was not for the store. I opened it up because the outside didn't say anything. It just had this envelope inside. I have the box down here. It's kind of heavy. I'm not going to lift it. But I was like, what in the world is this? This is not what I didn't order this. It is a letter from Nordstrom. It says, "Hi Heather, we'd like to thank you for being one of our most valued customers and let you know how much we appreciate your loyalty. We're ready to take care of all of your styling needs at your convenience and are excited to share all the ways the Nordstrom style can help you look and feel your best." You know, Nordstrom Trunk Club they've done away with that program. "We offer everything from outfit inspiration to online chat with a stylist to one-on-one styling appointments both in stores and online. We can even bring our expert stylist to you through our Nordstrom to You in-home styling service. One of our local stylist coordinators will personally reach out and connect with you soon. Thanks for being one of our biggest one of our best customers. We hope you enjoy the special gift as a token of our appreciation. To explore all our Nordstrom style help services, go to nordstrom.com/styling. We look forward to continuing to serve you. Ken Warzel, Chief Customer Officer." So I was like, okay. The box on the outside said something about contains alcoholic beverages. So, all right, let's take a look. First thing is this little black basket, and inside here is, let me just turn it around, look at you. These are different types of cheeses. This is a fig spread. This is honey and pistachios. So cheddar cheese, there's several different brands. 8-year-old cheddar, and then you have the Three Amigos, Cheese Brothers, and then something, let's just go ahead and open it and take a look. Cheese Rhapsody Reserve, the Three Amigos. This looks like it's got peppers in it or whatever. Yeah, jalapeno, habanero, and chipotle gouda. Okay, and then cheddar. This is a little bitty jar of honey. A small little pistachios, and a Damasha fig spread original. So that was very sweet, but it doesn't stop there. Move all this back over here. We got some Potter's crackers, which I cannot eat because they've got gluten in them, and I've been gluten-free for about 6 weeks now. We got this box right here. It's a little cheese board. Move this aside. It's a little cheese board, and inside of it, you have your little cheese knife spreaders in here. How cute is that? It actually says Nordstrom across it. Then we got, this is, I believe this is alcohol-free, non-alcoholic spirits seed lip. It's a Grove 42 citrus, I guess it's a mixer type thing. I'm not really sure. It's non-alcoholic, sugar-free, sweetener-free, no artificial flavors. I have no idea. I've never tried that before in my life. This was all pretty. It was wrapped with a bow and everything, but again, I thought it was for work. Then we got, this is a sparkling wine, Chaden Brut. It's a sparkling wine, which is going to be non-alcoholic as well. And then, last but not least, we got a Chaden Brut Rosé. So this was the alcohol. So I'm just kind of blown away that, that this was like their thank you, and thank them. I thank them for all the years of, I was using Nordstrom services before, the Trunk Club services, before I ever did YouTube. I had gotten several boxes well before I ever started my channel. And it was just kind of a fun way to try things out at home, especially since I don't have a Nordstrom near me. It takes at least an hour without traffic to get to my closest Nordstrom. So, I've actually never shopped at a Nordstrom store. Can you believe that? And most of my clothes are from Nordstrom. But I just thought that was a very sweet way to say goodbye, and I'm kind of sad that they're done. It was a fun box. You kind of never really knew what you got. I remember in the early years, my stylist's name was Jewel, and she did a fabulous job. She was absolutely incredible. She was sending me stuff that were way outside my comfort zone. I still have a lot of those pieces. And, over the years, we kind of lost the whole one stylist. They kind of changed the way they did things. And, sometimes you found some really great stuff. Sometimes you were introduced to things that you were not interested in, or things you would never have tried for yourself. But it was always fun. It was always a fun experience, and always got quality pieces. So I know I feel kind of sad that part is over, but everything must change. We're kind of adapting to change here as human beings at this point. So, but yeah, I want to say thank you to Nordstrom for sending this very sweet gift, and it was a very special surprise. And yeah, I just thought that was really cool. So, what time is it? It's 10:15. I've not had breakfast yet. I have had coffee. I'm going to make myself a shake here in a minute, and I think that's what I'm going to have. And then I might go do a little running around before my appointment. My appointment's not till 12:15. I have 2 hours. So, and I'm going to focus on up here because all these, forehead wrinkles are coming back. My eyebrows need a little bit of a lift, and, all those fun things. As you know, I think I mentioned, actually, I don't know when you're going to see this video, but I'm back on, follow me on Instagram. You know that I'm back on another weight loss journey, starting all over again. I got so busy with work, I just kind of quit everything that I was doing and eating for convenience rather than eating for nutrition and for health, and I'm paying for that now. So it's a start over again. I've been doing this about a week and a half. I'm down 4.7 pounds or something like that. But I'm doing it by tracking what I eat on MyFitnessPal, watching my caloric intake, and making sure the things that I eat are good for me. So at work, when I'm working, lunch is easy because I just go to Clean Eats once a week, and I fill the freezer at work with these little pre-made real food meals. They make them once a week. You can buy them once a week, and every week their menu changes. So, and you can go by allergens. So I've been doing gluten-free, and I'm doing that for inflammation. I know I'm supposed to take dairy out too. Apparently dairy is inflammatory as well, but I'm going to baby step this thing. So I haven't had any gluten at all for a little over 6 weeks. Doing that for my knees, for my arthritis, but also my asthma. Asthma is an inflammation issue as well. So just trying to see if I can help myself through food, not through medicine. So anyway, let me go make my smoothie, and I think what I'll do is I'll just kind of take you along with maybe in the car. I'm not really sure what I'll, other than the Botox appointment that I have today, which I will not film. It would be awkward. I know people do that, but for me, it's kind of an awkward situation. And I know I'm going to see Emily at some point, but that's not going to be till later this afternoon. So I have no idea what I'm going to get up to today. And I don't even know where my little doodah is that turns off the camera. So I'm going to keep talking until I find it. Here it is. All right, so I'm drinking a little bit of a smoothie here. It's about 100 calories. And I was just looking at this. This is actually a sparkling wine as well. So exceptional sparkling wine. So there is no alcohol in this at all, which I would be surprised, without having to sign for it or something and prove how old you are. I would be surprised that they could send out something that's not. Is this the same thing? This is Chardonnay. Let's see. Let's see what this one is. Can't get it out. There we go. Okay, so this one is a Brut, and this one is a Rosé Brut. So that's the difference in them. Alrighty, it is now 11:30, and it takes me about 30 minutes to get to where I go for my Botox. So I'm gonna head there. I'm actually waiting on a phone call back from my son. I was chatting with him before I left the house. So I'll probably be interrupted by a phone call here in a moment. But I really don't have a whole lot to say, so I'm not, I mean, I know it's been months. It's almost like I'm not sure how to film anymore because it's been so long. I know I'm just getting blown out. It is so sunshiny. Right now it's only 88 degrees. I'm really surprised about that. Maybe it's because I just pulled my car out of the garage. Maybe it's not 88 degrees. I know we're supposed to be in the upper 90s. We're under heat advisories. This humidity here, though, is unreal. I mean, it just sucks the breath out of you. You walk out the door and you can't catch your breath. I know Southerners understand the humidity aspect of the heat as well. And it causes your body not to be able to cool down. So that's why air conditioning is so important in the South. And we had to get a new AC unit. Our main level air conditioning unit went out, it's been about 2 months, I think now. But we had to get we got a train. So hopefully this will last a long, long time, because they say it's hard to stop a train. So, but yeah, we had to get a new, we didn't have air conditioning for about 3 days, but thankfully this was before it got to the heat of the summer. So, and thankfully my son is in HVAC, so that helped significantly. But we do have a whole new air conditioning unit on the main level of our house where we sleep. And we keep it quite cool. We sleep at 66 degrees at night, and I think it gets to like 72 during the day. It's not good for the power bill, I can tell you that. But that's just how my husband seems to prefer it, and I usually sleep under extra blankets at night. So it's not going to keep up with it though. Next week we're supposed to be in triple digits again. So I guess the rule of thumb is air conditioning lets your house be about 20% cooler, 20 degrees cooler than it is outside. So if it's 103 degrees outside, it's going to be 83 degrees in your house. So depending on the level, but we have our ceiling fans going to move things around a little bit and try to keep the air moving. It just gets really hot. And I know that up north it's been getting really hot here too, and a lot of y'all don't have AC. I have a niece up there that she's mentioned that inside her house was 88 degrees, and I just couldn't even imagine. Oh my stars. And at least down here, most of us are kind of acclimated to this, so this is kind of normal. When you get out of your car and you're walking into a store and you can feel your skin sizzle, yeah, sunblock, but you can actually feel like the tingling of this when the sun hits you as you're walking into the store. There's just nothing you can do about that. But my son and I were talking this morning about, you know, people wanting their air conditioning to feel like 63 degrees or whatever in the middle of the summer, and you can't expect that. And I said, well, best case scenario, go outside, get all hot, walk inside, it'll feel like freezing inside. So we had a massive storm last night, and it came through, and we had so much rain, it was unreal. We hadn't had rain in a little bit, so it was actually good for my garden and all of my plants and grass and all of that. Filled up my pool. But yeah, it absolutely stormed like crazy last night. 60-mile-an-hour winds, and anywho. So I'm going to get off of here since I'm driving. I'm getting ready to be off on not a back road. So I'll check in a little later. Well, that was super fast. I think that was the fastest I've ever been in and out. I didn't have to wait. They got me in before my appointment time, about 10 minutes early, and I was out of there in 10 minutes. So I've got a couple little injection points in my forehead, between my eyes, and a couple right in here. The same thing I get every time. But I used my Alley points today. So with my spa, and I think most places that do Botox and whatnot, you could buy packages, which I've done in the past. And then they do a special, like the June special was $1 off per unit of Botox today, or for the month of June. And then back in November of last year on Black Friday, Alley ran a special, buy a certain dollar amount of coupon or gift cards, and you got gift cards to go with it. It was buy $100 worth, get $50 for free. So I did the max on that. I believe Mother's Day they did something like that this year, and I bought that. So I had enough banked that it didn't cost me anything today, which I know I prepaid for it, but I was able to get discounts on all of it. And I still have enough banked for, I think, another, the end of this year. I usually go about twice a year. I don't go every 3 months like other people do. Last time I went was November 21st of 2021, and today is June 16th, 2022. So, and this video won't be going up until next week, but anywho, so I'll be able to have almost all of my units covered for my next session this year, and then I'll do the same thing again. I'm going to buy all the coupons and discounts and stuff, just bank all of that again for next year. So it's a good way to save money and still get the things done that I want to do, and I feel like I'm being more frugal about it, right? So, somebody else got it. It was a work call. But yeah, so that's done. And she didn't have, obviously they have to wipe your makeup off on the areas that they inject you. So my forehead, between my eyes, around my eyes, and my chin area have no makeup on right now. Anywho, that's it. So Emily is going to be heading to get her massage here in a little bit, and then she and I think we're going to hang out by my pool this afternoon. Last Sunday, I went over to her house for a few hours. I took Indigo because Indigo gets along really well with her two dogs. Jax is a homebody. He just prefers to be home and doesn't really want to go anywhere. He doesn't like to go bye-bye, and that's okay. That's just who he is. That's his comfort space, and he likes to be home with his people. Dexter, he is a little bit rambunctious, and he's big. He's in training right now. Every Tuesday morning we have a trainer that comes to the house to work with him. Adam and I stay home on Tuesday mornings. Tuesdays are mine and Adam's days off together now, so I don't film on Tuesdays. That is my only day off with my husband. I take Sundays because Sundays is a 5-hour work day. I stay home. Adam goes to work with one of our employees. I end up doing house cleaning, laundry, all of the chores that need to be done around the house. That's what I usually do on Sundays. And this past Sunday, I was able to squeeze in some filming. So I should be able to do that again this Sunday, since the projects have slowed down a little bit. When you're going into the new seasons and whatnot, the last few months have been repair work. We had around our deck door and coming in from the upper deck, some of the wood was starting to rot. When we put in our new deck a few years ago, we didn't replace that trim, and I guess certain areas of the wood that were now exposed that didn't used to be exposed got too much water in them, so we replaced that trim and repainted that. I sanded all the kick plates for the steps on my deck. I have a Trex deck, but I have the wooden steps where they go up and down, where the steps connect. I don't know what they're called. I think it's called a kick plate. Riser? I don't know. Anyway, I sanded all of those and painted those on one of our days off, and then you have the cleaning of the pool pump and all of the things. And by the time when you're working 5-6 days a week, I usually work 5 now. It was 6 days, and Adam works 6 days, and then like I said, on Sundays he goes into the store and I stay home and do laundry and clean. But when you get home at 7 o'clock at night and you've got to cook dinner and you want to spend some time with your dogs, and you just don't have the time or energy to film, not to mention I've got really nothing interesting to say and I don't want to bore you all to tears. And I haven't been getting subscription boxes lately because I haven't had time to really shop for them. I don't have time to do the try-ons and whatnot. I'm up a few pounds, so I don't want clothing. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So eventually they'll start back up again. Some will. Obviously Trunk Club will not. But I just don't have anything scheduled right now. I just don't need anything at this moment, and I'm just very busy, very, very busy. So when I do have time to pick up the camera, I try. And I didn't, obviously there for a few months, I didn't have any time because we were just trying to get house projects and stuff done. I don't know what my regular schedule will be. We have not figured out the whole, I don't have a normal schedule. I work when I need to work. Sometimes that's longer hours, sometimes that's shorter hours. Real life, outside. So, I don't do YouTube for a living at all. I work for a living, and then I do YouTube as a hobby. And sometimes your hobbies have to be put on the back burner when life gets busy. So, anyway, I'm going to head home now, and I'm probably going to hang out at the pool while I wait for Emily to come over and hang out by the pool. So I went over to her house on Sunday, this past Sunday, and she's got a gorgeous pool too. It was just a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. It was me and her husband Connor and her 3 dogs and Indigo. So Indigo and Cade have a really close relationship. They love each other, and Indigo gets along very well. Indigo loves Aaron as well. Georgia is a kind of like Jax, she loves to be cuddled, but she's not really a player. So sometimes Indigo annoys Georgia. That is what it is. But we go over there and have a good time. All right, guys, I'll check in a little later. Okay, I'm home. I just made myself a cheese quesadilla, low carb cheese quesadilla, and let the dogs play outside for a little bit. And the sun has gone behind the cloud. Ooh, it's really bright. Yikes! Hold on, guys. I don't think I can change this when oh, there we go. There we go. You can see that there's some leaves down in the bottom of the pool. I should get the blower out and blow a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. I've got the little fountain thing going because the pool water it's almost bath water already, and usually that doesn't happen till the end of July, and it's middle of June and it's pool water already. I need everything here got water. Go. Hi, Go. Oh, something got knocked over in the storm last night. Picked this up at home several weeks ago, just because the one I had out here before had just gotten too much sun. So I think I'm going to put on a bathing suit and hang out here. There's my Jaxie there. Say hi. Hi. Chuck's next to a little bit hot. I mean, I'm barefoot and the dogs are walking on it, so I want to make sure. There's my Dexter. So yep, that's what the rest of the afternoon will entail. I can't wear a hat. So I don't know if you can see the little injection marks. All of this should be nice and smoothed out here in the next, it takes about 4 days usually for, I'm gonna get all dark, right? It's like it needs to adjust. There's some injection marks here. Not gonna do anything with it. I can't wear a hat because you can't put anything restricting on your head for about 4 hours, and you can't lay down. You're not supposed to bend over much. You know, there's restrictions when you get the Botox, so that doesn't move and go in areas you don't want it. But hopefully this will lift a little bit, and this will lift a little bit. Yeah, that's why I do it about every 6 months. So the only thing I have purchased this year, clothing-wise, this summer, since I haven't been doing unboxings, is some bathing suits. These just came today. It's a little bikini top. I love the colors of this one. And these are the bottoms. And then I just got it's called cat something. It's like an animal print, but it's in the green color, but I have black bottoms I'm gonna wear with that. And then, let's see. This is where we hang our bathing suits when it's wet. This is above my tub, so when they're wet, they drip right here. But this one here is a black one bikini that's just, oh, there goes the bottoms, they fell. And here, let me just pull them off of here real quick. All right, so here is one of the prints of them with these bottoms. And then this black one here is the same as the first one I showed you with the bottoms, but I figured I'd wear those bottoms with that animal colored printed one. And I have a tankini coming too, because I will wear a bikini at my own pool by myself, but if I go somewhere else, I'd rather be in a tankini and it's more comfortable. Or if I have a bunch of company over and we're at the pool, I'd rather be in a tankini. So yeah, I'm gonna get changed and go hang out at the pool and wait for Emily to get here.